So without further ado, I'd first like to introduce Marlene Guy, who is another board member in Woonsocket, and she has a few words she'd like to say.
All right. I want to first and foremost thank everybody for braving this weather and coming out and, quite frankly, tolerating some of the challenges that have been put before us just to be able to use our First Amendment right to be able to argue and fight for the rights of our members of our community. Thank you all. So I am Marlene Guy. I do a lot of work in the city and outside of the city. And on a statewide level, we're constantly having conversations about how small nonprofits and CBOs have been forced to fill the gaps that have been allowed to keep on persisting with a lack of action from our elected officials. Our elected officials have allowed our nonprofits and individuals to have to make sure that all of our neighbors are taken care of because it's not a priority of our city. Our city government this week acknowledged where their priorities are. That is a fake ice skating rink. That is ergonomic chairs. This is not set up for the average person in the city to live in. We are struggling, and that demand was made very clear this summer as all of the residents filled out their surveys, even though they were not aware that they were even supposed to. That took, again, grassroots, nonprofits, and individuals to encourage people to, again, exercise their rights to be able to demand action for the people that are using the services. We need help. We cannot keep this up. Our programs are struggling, our people are fatigued, and our community is detrimentally being impacted every day by the lack of action of our public officials. It is time that we hold them accountable and demand that every single person in this community is valued, respected, and cared for. Woo! All of these things that the ARPA dollars were designed for was designed to help the average person. This is to help people, not move political agendas, not to be spent where they willy-nilly want to use it. I keep on calling political officials baby dragons. They got this money and they're using it as hoards. They are sitting on a pile of gold while the average person is struggling day to day, and some of our neighbors are struggling even worse. And we cannot sit back and let them hoard the money that is our tax dollars and let our neighbors go and suffer. We need to demand better.
Thank you so much, Marlene. Can I get another round of applause for Marlene? Absolutely.